I did check how I go take start this video. Let me calm down. Let's watch this video. Let's watch this video. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Happen. If anybody tries to arrest me, I'm going to call a lot of names that will all go down. Like, we're plenty. Do you understand? But anyway, let's even leave that. I just feel like, okay, fine. If somebody is gay, in some countries it's allowed. In most countries it's allowed. You get what I'm saying? It's allowed. You can't castigate people like that and all.
Evidence don't drop. Deeone don't carry him out. Talk say him be a gay, but you know they comfortable to the do am for Niger. That he wants to travel out of the country where it is allowed. When I don't see him, say Deeone, where they call VeryDarkBlackMan a gege, na a gege. Deeone, I pour you spit for face. Boah, you no go ever make him for this industry. You dey use Nedu name and VeryDarkBlackMan the trend on social media. Enjoy it now, because this your fame no go pass 1 week. Deeone, I pour you spit for face. I pour your mama spit for face. For reason.
Hey, this one they God. Okay, let me calm down. If you saw that video and you shared the same sentiments with Radio God, guy, I will not working talking. Radio God. God. It's good. I'm not even, if I'm on Instagram doing all of these conversations as well, it will be a different thing entirely. So I'm not trying to take the shine of I'm not even trying to compete with you people, okay? Radio God don't talk say Deeone be Gabriel. God. Okay, now if I point to the fact of this particular video now, somebody will say, hey, you hate Radio God. You are jealous of Radio God. You are envying Radio God. This and this. The same Radio God that we say, I don't give am woto because of VDM before. But all these people that came from nowhere who don't even know. Now let me make you see. I am not an ice cream seller. Okay? Let me help you people.
Alright, so since Fina said that I'm gay yesterday and all, I didn't know before, but now that she said that, that's who I am. I figured out there are some people that are following me now. Some new people, like, you're welcome to follow my page, do you understand? But I hope that you're following me from, like, just normal, do you understand? Because it's a new year, like, if you near me, just will buy down. But, I mean, of course, I just want to, welcome you all to the page. Enjoy yourself. The followers, they are increasing and all that. I just hope that is one mind that people are using. If you come that, oh, this guy that is, you get, oh, you get, there's no way. You will not really know. Do you understand? Don't near me say this if you don't feel near me anyway if you see me normally. But I just want to welcome all of you. Welcome all. You're welcome. May God continue to be with us.
Now, the video that he's reacting to, the way they're going to cut it and are posting it online, maybe one person that is, rat without a tail is the one that cut it to just make it look like Deeone is Agege or something. That video was him reacting to Fina. You know Fina now? Fina, that big brother Fina. You say, George, how do you have time to know all these things? Because when I see something trending, I'll go and do research. So I just went and said, okay, let me see where the video came from. And I went and scroll. As I was scrolling, I went and found it. The same way I was scrolling to know VDM's relationship with Nedu, to really understand where would their issue be stemming from. None of you would even have thought that I would have done what I did in my previous video. This is a pattern I have done. Personally, we say if I talk, say I go talk about something, you suppose no say waiting George go do. The same thing is what I did on the whole Messi Chinwo and the whole Easy T thing. When they were talking about contract and whatever, and EFCC did this and did that. When I was following the story from the beginning, what did I do? I went on Messi Chinwo's page, went on Easy T's page. I went and scrolled from when they will not even think of tomorrow, when they will not even be thinking that today they will be having an issue about contract or no contract, to see the good old times. Why? Because that is when I can know the truth. Did Messi Chinwo plan in 2025 that George will be here talking about something she posted that time. Look at all the patterns of my conversations in the past. I always go and dig to find the issues or the facts for which I'm discussing about. The same thing I did, of course, with Vidi, and went to find that in the past, before they even got to meet as well, he had been calling him out. Sometimes in a day, 2 times. Sometimes in a day. I showed you all of these facts. And the title of my previous video was The Mistake Nedu Made. So clearly you can see that I'm trying to make my audience, not some of you that I don't even know anyway, now you the watch, to learn from the conversation. All of these crews you have been catching from left, right, they have been dragging this person. What have you learned from it? Are you going to be the kind of person that I come and someone tells you something personally when you guys are in a good time, and tomorrow when you're not in a good time, your mouth will start leaking? I was not against VDM for taking a pound of his flesh. And some of you were not listening anyway, so you didn't watch the video to the end. So why would I even be replying? That's why some of you, if you look at the comments, I was just laughing. Because all the sentiments you're writing in the comments, I addressed them in the same video. But for this particular one now, let me make you people happy. Were you happy now that Deeone is gay? You even had to put a fake Bobby there, okay? To make it look like, okay, I accept. Because if you understand social media, you people, I don't understand. How can I teach you people this thing? Don't worry, when I do my course, you will learn. Actually, money, you will learn. If it's VDM, you will say you will learn the hard way. No, me, I don't want you people to learn things the hard way. I like to make things easy. My role here on media is to demystify complex situations to make it simple for even a babe to understand what I'm discussing. Those who have known me over time, you know that is how far. So he was actually being sarcastic and responding to what Fina had said. He did not come and say, oh, Fina, I'll do this. I'll tell you, I've been doing this. You have been... Fina was replying a tweet of someone and say, oh, me, be doing that as be arguing with a gay man. And he came as a comedian, failed comedian as he calls himself, came and reacted to the situation, but was now making a sarcastic comment about it. Even walking talking could not, you see, he has come out now. I pour you spit. You will never be. Which industry? Sometimes you hear our brother VDM also is talking about that this industry, they want to they fight that are fighting me. All of this. I'm like, wait, oh, which industry are people talking about? Me, I'm not in any industry. Oh, please, oh, don't count me in. Don't even count me in, okay? Me, I'm just an observer like you. I sit down, we observe. We don't judge. I don't judge here. I just analyze and show you. I do presentation of facts. Okay? The only thing is that if I choose that I'm presenting the facts of the person that you like and it does not favor the person, you should not, if you say I'm biased, you are correct to say I'm biased because the fact that I am pointing does not praise your idol. It's okay. You are in order. But now you are seeing that Radio God, Abi Radio God or walking talking, what he's saying doesn't make sense. Even Deeone will look at him and say, Bianwoge, are you normal? So I think you people should be happy now. Okay? Because even the title of this video is like, hey, exposed Deeone. So Deeone, what they call VDM Agege Gabriel is also here. So please type in the comment, Deeone is, except you know the truth that indeed that is sarcasm.
Understand, to break it down for me. And to all those people that used to catch the gay people and beat them, it's not that I will fire you. If the trumpet should sound, you think you are helping God to fight, you die, you go to hellfire. God will punish you.
So you see, you just, I was even reading the comment, I'm like, people get sense like this. People are saying, even people went on his video to go and say, hey, they have exposed you to be gay. So about Deeone going to TVC, I sat down and watched the interview. The way Deeone, we are bada. I was like, this Deeone really means VDM. Now, with respect to VDM's response, I was looking at his recent video where he wants to go to TVC and then go and defend himself or something. I think that is the right thing to do since he believes that people believe what Deeone said. Okay, now remember when Deeone was having his media tour, he was showing people what he has. Now, whether what he has is AI or not AI, because that would be the probably the conversation that people would start having about that. For God knows each of our secret lives. If God could open your eyes to see the mind of someone and what they're doing, you'll be like, wait a minute, I thought this person is Angel Gabriel or Angel Michael. The point I'm trying to make is that Deeone going on those media tour with the goal that he wants to correct VDM. I don't see anything that he's saying on those platforms that he hasn't said on his page before. Just that with the so-called evidence he has, he's using that, of course, to get the attention on those platforms, and you saw him go move over to them and then show them videos or something. Now, VDM, of course, made it clear when he actually came out, or when I say when he started being popular, he told his story many times, with his person and what he had done before. Okay, that is someone himself being vulnerable to his audience and telling them, this is how I've been. Even then, of course, this lover was trying to use that, of course, to more like make him lose his credibility. But you see, many people could identify with his person, just like how Jesus came and identify, not as if he was a sinner, but he identified with those that people are going to call sinners. The tax collectors, even the woman that was supposed to be stoned for adultery, but the man was spared. And he looked them in the face and told them, come on, you be the first to cast a stone if you have no sin in your life. So people could identify with his vulnerability, or would I say with his honesty and raw personality, for them to be like, come on, I love this man. At least he's fighting a good cause. You see, one thing I've known for a long time is that when people love you, they love you. For me, I don't even... when people love you, they love you. And they will even be the one to a great extent, even be making excuses for you. People who love you will always love you. That is if they share a strong bond with you, or they can identify with you in a way. If you like my person, it's because you can see something about me you identify with. Everyone always looks for that common ground with people. Just like saying, if you're in a relationship with someone, you try to see if that person ticks some box in your person that you can align with, or maybe tick some box with someone that you have known before, or even your parents or something. So we always try to find connections with people. Now, I have nothing against VDM as a person. I have nothing against Deeone as a person. I have nothing against anyone personally, except for the fact that I come out here and I discuss trending conversations. And if it falls in your own court, fine. If my conversation don't fall in your own court, fine. So with respect to Deeone himself going to TVC and going to media houses and showing people individually what he has, and saying that he wants to use that avenue to correct VDM, finally, that attention he has been looking for, would I say he's been able to get it, with VDM reacting and then saying that he wants to go to TVC to go and, respond and maybe defend himself. Do you understand? And of course, Deeone has said he would rather delete the video or send the video to VDM himself to see. Because in the end, I wouldn't advise, in my opinion, for Deeone to release whatever he has. Because in the end, what have you people not seen already about his life? At least for the things he has said. Oh, I have done this. I was sexual content creator. He has been very open, of course, with that. So it's okay that people get to identify with his weakness. I think there was a time he used to come and make a video then about masturbation, and I don't know if YouTube is going to have an issue with me using this word and all that. Being very raw and open, and even trying to teach his audience how he gets to get away from it or something. I've talked about this in the past, but clearly, of course, my previous video really angered most of you, and I'm happy you got angry and you called me all the names you had to call me, because I am not here to really please you. I am not here to win you. I'm not here to become your friend. Neither am I here to become your enemy. I'm only loyal to the facts I'm discussing, whether it aligns with your preconceived opinion or not. That's what makes me different. Today, you can see me praising someone, and tomorrow I am also criticizing the same person. It's just based on fact. So I am not loyal to anyone. I don't know if that makes sense. But the way VDM now comes to respond, and then looking at the president, and then talking about with respect to what is happening with the USAID situation, I'm going to be looking at that in detail in my next video. if you like to watch it, because probably it's not things that you care about, but I'll also discuss it because I think it's a topic I think I'm really interested in, looking at things that is happening in different parts of the world in this particular conversation, and looking at also some projects that the government have said they have done, and then monies they say they have borrowed, and he wants to go and discuss that. I would have thought that would have been a curveball, whereby he's responding to TVC and saying, TVC, I want to come and defend myself, because he tagged the video, he tagged Tunde, not that he's innocent, that he wants to defend himself. He would have gone there on the platform of going to go and defend himself, then use that as a curveball to now raise those issues in the conversation. And maybe if they're alive or something, and they try to cut him off from talking about that, then he can now assert evidently that these people are being biased in their reporting and don't want to discuss pertinent issues that he has or feels that he needs to discuss. But when you come out, that is also a strategy, what he has done now, when he coming out to put out those facts that have been trending about what is happening in the government, and then wanting to throw that on the TVC as well with respect to what he wants to be discussed. Of course, indeed, you are already setting an avenue for them not to really even want to invite you, because you are coming with an agenda, but you don't disclose your agenda until it is actually actualized. So this is something that I would be thinking, if I'm someone that were to have that in mind, I would go with the avenue that I'm coming to come and discuss and try to defend myself. Then I raise those issues. I'll be like, okay, you are talking about this, and then you are trying to because the people that are going to be there would be the same people that Deeone was there with, whom he showed the video to, and then be like, what the young man is saying or what the worm is saying is a lie. But why is it that we are not talking about these issues? And you understand? And maybe what you see the newscasters themselves say is that, oh, we have a time slot, because normally they always have a time slot they have to, stay on to have a particular conversation. But he can decide to respond to that and then try to raise other conversations. Then if he sees that they are trying to cut him off, or they just cut him off abruptly or something, that could now be an evidence to be that, hey, TVC as a platform is this, is that. Just like how Deeone was claiming that he used Nedu to get to VDM by going there as if he was going to talk about Mercy Chinwo as a main subject, but now majored on talking about VDM. But note, like I mentioned in my previous video, anyway, I don't even blame some of you that were calling me names. I like it when people who claim that they follow me or they understand me can today praise me, tomorrow disagree with me. That is when you have a community that you can have a conversation with. I'm not trying to build a following that are not thinking, that are just gullible, that are just believe anything I say. No, if I say something, fact check me. That is why that's how we can coexist. If you want us to have rebuttal conversations, of course, you see me in the comment, I type long, I discuss. Okay? So I really appreciate those of you that call me names. Wonderful. If you had watched the video to the end, which of course, the way I started was very intentional. Yes, because I wanted to really arouse your emotions as well by summarizing the video in the first 15 minutes and then now get to the details of me proving what I was saying. Okay? Because if you were following chronologically as well, you will get to see the point whereby even VDM was saying the same things I was saying. But anyway, do I blame you? Because the same video, of course, I was criticizing Nedu, because if Nedu is his guy, why would he now even be promoting that same podcast, that same video with the assertions by Deeone? Since Nedu can be editing some part of his podcast and not posting some part, according to the revelation that their stalker, Cho, went to go and tell VDM as well behind the scenes or something. I don't know if you get the point of what I'm saying. So I criticize Nedu on that particular part, because indeed, if this person is your guy, you will not be even using your guy to try to, get attention on your video. Now, Nedu achieved what he wanted, because that video did well more than the previous videos that were there before that. And that is the attention game of media is very, very fierce. That is why being careful is also very important. When you are facing facts and you don't just say things without having a proof for them, because when you are showing people what you are talking about and they can see that this is what you saw, this is what you are talking about, for them to even question what you are talking about. They have to see what you are saying. Like how I saw what Radio God is talking about right now, and I can see that it's not making sense. Anybody that is sensible will see that what he's saying doesn't make sense, because the subject of conversation was actually being sarcastic and, come on, being the comedian he is, capitalizing on a trend about him. But you see the difference here. Deeone was called gay. He capitalized on it, made a joke out of it, and used it, of course, to get followers. When you are really, when you know who you are, you don't shake, you don't fret. What have I not been called? Most of you have called me all the names in this world. Achebi, I will just reply your comment and laugh. Because I know what you are saying, Shimbai. So the point I'm saying right now is that it's a good thing that VDM wants to probably go and respond, since he believes that he thinks people are believing what is being said about him. For me, the only thing I believe is that is what he said. That even though he has done this a hand job with a man before or something and all of that, he hasn't gotten to the point of being like sexually involved or something. Do you understand? So that is what I take, because that is facts for me. Someone was saying in the comments, you say facts. What if the fact is a lie? That is what I now do. If someone is saying their own truth, this person is saying their own truth, that is the fact I'm picking. I thought I explained this as well, but it's as if some people don't understand. That is everyone's truth is their own fact. I now scrutinize the fact, question it, analyze it. The same thing as well, like how Dr. Roy went to Honest Bunch podcast and was saying that, oh, he was cheated, his name was not here, blah, blah, blah. Did I run with that? No. What did I do? I took that particular thing he was saying, now went into the system to investigate, to see what he's saying, is it true? And I brought out the data and showed that these songs that he produced, his name was not there. That is what we call analysis. Do you understand? So, yes, someone might be saying their own truth, they might be lying. Just like how VDM, he just garbaged out what he heard from Nedu because he wants to get a pound of his flesh, just to, soil his name and paint him as what? Someone that talks too much and someone that cannot be trusted with the audience that go there to go and do the podcast or something. In the process as well, there was quote and unquote a collateral damage. Now, that particular thing he spilled out was not true, even though Nedu must have said it. Because, come on, Nedu that even when it's on the podcast, he can't even control his mouth to the point that he mentioned that Instablock collects 200k and all of that. What else can't he say? But again, as well, I explained to you what will be going on in his mind, because he wants to bring this person close, win them, so that he can be able to get VDM on the podcast. But VDM was already thinking ahead. But like I told you, of course, before then, VDM had really wanted that platform to be down. Okay? So what Nedu himself allowed, so even if Deeone claims that he used Nedu to get to VDM, Nedu is not stupid. Because whatever Deeone is thinking that he was using Nedu to achieve, Nedu wanted that for him to even allow that to be promoted by the studio as an highlight for that particular podcast. I just hope we are learning something from all of this trend, okay? Because that is it. So really, a VDM wanting to really go to TVC, that is a good thing. He has done. It is not his first time of him being on mainstream media. I think this is not the first time of him being on mainstream media. So it will be a good thing for him to go there and maybe have that discuss, even though it's already something that is being discussed already on Arise News and all of that. But I will try to look at it, of course, in a different angle over here, as I will be going through some past videos from Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's time to try to really understand, okay, what might have been the leading cause for this? How come people didn't really know? Or is it that some people knew about this and just wanted to sweep it under the carpet? Because you see that after God, I don't talk on before, after God, in this our realm we live in, now government. So just like you, I am watching to see where this whole thing ends. I would say, do you think TVC is going to invite VDM to come to defend himself or something? Anyway, but one thing I've said here for a fact is that when people love you, they love you no matter what. Okay? So far as they can identify with you in a particular way. Some people can love you and still be very constructive as well in following you, not just being, whatever you say, hook, line, and sinker, they get to believe. I don't know if you understand. If I was like that, obsessed with people say that because I criticize VDM about the Messi Chinwo thing, that that I am obsessed with him. How many times do I even talk about VDM Bicon? How many times? You can search my name against his name. Look at how many times I have praised him and how many times I have criticized him. Check. Do your background check. Okay? So this place here, I beg you, it's not all. I'm not here to please you. Okay? If I want to please you, what I'll do is that, I told you before, I look at the parties involved in a particular trend. Look at the person that has more attention, the one that has, people are likely defending them more or people are praising them more, and I will just join the bandwagon. Why? Because the audience of those people are going to gravitate towards me and they will like me, they will follow me, they will give me thumbs up. Shebi, that is not how I function. If I can stay here and then speak against, let's say, if I can stay here and analyze trending conversations about pastors that have churches and have congregations and that are international, knowing that the followers will come and then come and call me name, curse me, tell me that I'll go to hell, everything. But yet still the followers come and they say, on the basis of what we stand for, which is the truth of God's word, I think what George is saying is making sense. Is he going to come to secular conversations that I will come here and think, and I will come and try to massage your ego? No, now. I was very clear in my previous video. The summary of it, VDM has always, VDM, like right now, VDM feels like Gossip Mill is competing with him. Am I lying? That he's starting school project, Gossip Mill is starting school project. He feels Gossip Mill as a person is competing with him. What is this all about? Attention. If it's me, I will be happy that I am doing something, and because of me, other people want to do the same thing. It's not going to be amazing that many people are doing the same thing because I'm doing it. Do I want to be the only one doing it? Because I exist and I get to analyze and make videos and analyze trending conversations, some people have been inspired because of what I do to even do theirs. Some even try to copy the way I do mine to do theirs. I see this thing, but I'm happy that, okay, I think I'm inspiring somebody or something, or maybe some people are trying to, I can see it, but I will not come and say, oh, this person is copying me. No. I can see, I observe. What point am I trying to make here, my dear friends? If I'm doing something and it's becoming of a positive impact to someone and this person wants to do it, I will not see that person as a competition. I don't even believe I'm competing with anybody in this. See, I want to always sleep with peace of mind. See, as I drop video finish 2 hours, that 2 hours self, I just stay down and talk what in my mind and go and sleep. While you are there in the comments calling me names, I just wake up later, look at the comment. Oh, this person say you are mumu. I laugh. This one say you are crazy. One was jumping from one comment to the other, supporting every comment that calls me out and call me a name. I just look at the person, and then what I laugh. But in the end, what will I do? Will I come and kill myself? I don't talk with you, I don't talk. As I talk, I show am. I have great respect for BDM and what he's doing, but nobody is trying to take his shine. Nobody is trying to compete with him. Let him be the one that is holding that horn. Sea King right now is gradually rising as well. Another horn is rising. That one is another thing entirely. But you see, these people are on social media, we are the ones that empower them. If you are not watching me, do you think I would have your attention? Think about it. Me, I'm always very plain. VDM is who he is because we all gave him the attention. As I'm talking about him now, Shibina him talk, I'm say, person where they hate you, they promote you. Assume say they hate him because when I think say I hate him, that wait till I read for previous comment. Thank you very much. What am I doing? Shibi, I'm promoting him. Wonderful. So you should be happy that I'm promoting him. All the people that he has criticized, like how he criticized maybe Don Jazzy and later came to come and because Shebi is promoting him. All the people, all the criticisms he has done about the government, I think he's promoting those people that he's criticizing. That is what it's going to be, right? No, look at it in that logic. Because when I played the videos for you to see. I don't just come out and sit down and talk something without showing you. I talk, I show, I move. But the main thing as well is for us to be able to learn from these trends. Are you the kind of person that if I get to tell you something, we are friends, I discuss with you, we gist. Tomorrow, if we fall out, you go carry gist where I tell you, go the spread. Are you the kind of person that I'll call you my guy, my brother, and I will stand where you are being maligned and I'll be there comfortably laughing? Will I be the kind of person that will defend you and say, no, I don't think this person is like this because this person is my guy, I will not allow you to talk about this? Are you the kind of person that will be there promoting and sharing when your friend, your family, someone you call your friend outside is being maligned and you'll be sharing that in the public? Are you that kind of person? What does the scripture say about that? How can we learn from these particular situations? At least one thing we can see common here, of course, is the song. Be quick to hear, slow to speak. The song. The product of what I do on this YouTube space and all of that is analysis. My tongue, of course. This my tongue can put me to trouble. This my tongue can catapult me to where I'd not even expect I'll be. The same tongue as well that VDM has as well is what has made him rise today. That same tongue as well can do the adverse opposite as well. So we can now see the power that also lies here in the tongue. We should be learning from trends, not just catching crews and just flogging and whipping sentiments everywhere. I care less. So use the comment very well. Lambast me. In the end, I have an important video I'm working on. I'm going to take my time to look at that trend about what is happening in Anambra State. It's very disheartening, but we'll go into the deeper inner calculus. As in, I'm someone that is my ọfụma yotago so ụmụ ihe gasị aya na-ekwu like this nsi bịa nwoke how far ana m ekpe Jizọs okpesie n'ike n'ike mana ọ bụ na ọ bịa na ife omenala ọkịma like tradition ndị be anyị eji mee n'aka ọfwa jisie ya ike yotago mana ị gaghị aghọta mgbe m ekwu maka okwu nke ahụ mara how far yotago. So if someone you can cut this part and then go and say that George is not a Christian, is not a this. Hapukwa. I makwa ife anyị na-eme na. I makwa ife anyị na-eme n'afa Jesus. Jesus is Lord anytime. Okay? I am not Lord. I am nothing. I always tell people, I be nothing. Okay? Don't worry. I'm not trying to be celebrity. I don't even care. I don't even want to be in that spotlight. If you give me the attention, no problem. Shebi it was well, I saw Gege. I saw Gege coming for Tunde Not and saying that Tunde Not post him without tagging him Kiniko, that Tunde Not is making money with his content, blah blah blah. Me, if you post my video somewhere, you don't even tag me, I will not even mind you. If I see it, I will just look at it, and that's why you see I don't put watermark. I don't do this. I don't need that. I like my things to be clean, simple. I talk, I go. I have other things to deal with. See you in my next video. Love you guys a whole lot.